Sister Wives live reaction take 2, because we have so much to say about this show that we just have to keep talking and talking and talking. So if you haven't seen part 1, check that out before you watch this. We're halfway through the episode 4 of the tell-all, but we're over here having to make some jokes because it's getting me too frustrated. So just listening to this crap that's spewed by Cody Brown. But here we go. Okay, I love the way Janelle came in here and she was like, if I had more time to date Cody, I probably wouldn't have married him. That is very true. In polygamy, courtships are very, very short. So you're going to make an eternal commitment for the rest of eternity. A, in my case, when you're 17, and B, you're doing it in a short amount of time, because we got to wrap these women up real quick, because A, it's inappropriate to date a married man, and yeah, all levels of sheer just messed up crap that happens in these religious groups. So I love it when Janelle says, yeah, Robyn and Cody had a long courtship. They did. 10 months was extremely long in this community, because this man had 3 other wives and a brand new baby. I had a sexual relationship in college and Mary knew about it. And I told Robyn in the first month, but Christine and Janelle didn't know about it. I didn't feel safe. Oh, you poor little puppy, you. Oh, this big guy feels unsafe around these small little women who have no personal opinions about anything. Oh, you poor thing, you. I'm so glad Robyn makes this big man feel so much safer. What'd she do, pet him? Okay, once again, Janelle is the queen of this episode. The way she just calls him to the carpet right on this, it's just a way for Cody to justify his relationship with Robyn. And the safe word only came into the family with Robyn. So I love that Janelle just says this. This is considered a college tryst, whatever it was he did, had sex in college. This would go against the moral code and the moral values of everyone involved in this religion or this relationship. And so for him to brag about it in like a bragging type of way, I love how Janelle just calls it right to the carpet. What is he hoping to gain by this? By expressing this and showing this in such a public manner, what's he trying to gain? Because he's just trying to prove that Robyn's more his soulmate because he can trust her? I don't know.
I feel like that was a way he could connect with her. Oh, you had premarital sex, so did I. It was a connection that he could connect with her, where Janelle's saying that correctly, that he wouldn't have brought that up within their original 3 because it was a moral transgression.
Yep.
And he was ashamed of it. But because Robyn had
premarital sex,
had the moral transgression, then he wanted to connect with her and go, I had it too. So
I got you, baby. I'm still your soulmate. I had premarital sex too. I'm just like you. Okay, now Christine just pulled out that one-liner punch. Makes me wonder how close Robyn and Cody were before they got married. Yep. I love that line. We're going to definitely go way deeper into this in our live that we're going to do at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then also in our YouTube video that we're going to create. Like this whole episode, there's so much. This man is beyond like even words sometimes. Okay, this poetic man, we might have to make a shirt with this. Love dies from a million paper cuts. He tries to sound so poetic every time he talks. And Robyn laid him down in a garden bed of roses. This man is just beyond poetic. I think we have a new William Shakespeare on our hands. Somebody needs to get this man signed up for something. Okay, we are going to have to go so deep into this right now because Christine basically just accuses Cody right out of speculation that Cody and Robyn had premarital relationships and says that it's just another lie, that it's just another example of how him and Robyn lied about everything. And hold on one second, I got to regain my thought. Yeah, so my thought was she mentions specifically how comfortable he was going into Robyn's bedroom. Now, I did a whole entire video about bedroom sets and how important women's rooms are and how they were considered more sacred spaces. And so Christine specifically points out that he was very comfortable walking into Robyn's bedroom. That is a huge red flag in this religion. Yeah, and the fact that there's been so many of the most righteous men in the AUB that came out later. They had premarital relationships with their wives. And now we're at the part where Suki's asking if this would have changed anything in the relationship. Absolutely. It would have completely dismantled and destroyed this family immediately. The wives would have all been released from him immediately, and the whole family would have been dismantled instantly.
They had to keep it secret.
They had to keep it secret. And Christine just talks about layers upon layers of different lies that Robyn and Cody have told the family.
Yep.
So we'll finish seeing what she has to say here.
Yep.
All right, then Christine basically, or Suki says to Robyn, yeah, Christine thought you guys might have done more. And Robyn acts surprised, like, why would we do more? Robyn, you kind of have a history of that, sister. That might be why she questioned it, because you got pregnant once before out of wedlock. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with premarital sex. I'm not even going to that space. But in this religion, that is extremely frowned upon. And so Robyn acts surprised that Christine would question that when Robyn had already made that apparent that that's how she has done things in the past. I love how Cody comes back and chastises Suki for talking about his sexuality, and he's not going to talk about his sexuality, and that was just gross of her to cross that line. And she's looking at him like, you fool. Oh my God, this little, I was going to live polygamy. I was going to live part of a big picture. That's been taken away from me. Oh my gosh, Robyn and Cody use the most victimized language all the time. It wasn't taken away from you, sweetheart. You gave it up. Yeah, Cory just said, no, she destroyed it. That's different than giving it up. She destroyed that big picture. And she wants to say it was taken away from her? Please. Okay, Christine, they're talking about a therapy session in Sedona, and Christine says she didn't even realize she could do some of these things, and how awkward it was. And Nancy tells them to like put themselves in position to where they are with Cody. And Christine didn't even know that you could say things like that. And this is what I'm saying. People have, because we've kind of said the show wasn't real. So people have said, are you guys accusing the Browns of lying? No, I don't think they were lying. They just didn't know they had the option to be that truthful. And I know that might sound weird to some people, but we really didn't know that we could be that honest. We didn't know. I remember when I realized how dishonest I was as a person living in this religion. And when I realized that, I was like, oh, I thought I was a very honest person. And I realized that and went, oh my gosh, I have been so dishonest about everything. And so I really wanted to point that out, because that was a huge thing for Christine to notice, is that she couldn't be that honest, and she didn't know she could. So there you go. Okay, Cody said one of the most honest things I've ever heard him say. He would never live polygamy again. He could have made it a little bit more honest by saying no because I failed, but he said no because we failed. And then it goes right into his victim language about it was taken off the table for me. Because he can't just own the fact that, you know what, I decided I wanted to live monogamy with Robyn in a plural situation, so we destroyed the family. He doesn't say it like that. He just says that we failed and it was taken off the table from us. This guy has zero accountability for his actions on anything he says or does. And then we're going to wrap up this video by Robyn saying, of course she'd live polygamy if she had some sort of guarantee. And I think that anybody that ever went into a relationship with her or Cody would want a guarantee that they wouldn't destroy that marriage too. So I'm pretty sure that the guarantee would have to work both ways, not just in Robyn's favor. So
well, the guarantee is she doesn't want somebody exactly like
yeah,
her coming
or the Cory just says that the guarantee is that she wouldn't get somebody exactly like her in the relationship. So that's the end of our watch along with us live. We are going to be putting up our full recap of this whole episode up on YouTube. The link is in my bio. And we're also going live 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time if you want to hop over to YouTube and watch us live, where you can help answer or ask us any questions. But let us know what you guys think. Thanks so much.